So anyway, just got home from racing, having a beautiful smoothie, and I guess kind of a controversial race. So we're going to do a little recap of it, and a lot of it's about, I guess, the unwritten rules of cycling, but anyway, you'll see in the recap.
Welcome everybody to hopefully the first of many race recaps. So today we're doing a race recap of just a local clubby that here in Nerang, Queensland, and as you can see, we've got approximately maybe 15 riders on the start line in the A grade, and got a few hitters here from the Gold Coast. I think even a couple from Brisbane and maybe Melbourne way. So it was going to be a hard day. And so first of all, we're just going to do a lap of the course. Kind of speeds up, and we'll get to how the break was established, and then a couple of controversial things. Not controversial, just my thoughts on racing and I guess the unwritten rules of racing. So as you can see, this is a very tough course. It's up and down constantly the whole time. You're either on the pedals for a good solid minute, up over above threshold, just even sitting in the bunch, and then it kind of drops down, and then you're up on the pedals again. So it's just, there's no flat, it's just up down the whole time. As you can see, the heart rate's up, cadence is quite varied, and obviously we've got the power there, so we've got the left-right balancing too, and we've got the grade there. Don't have speed because it was in miles per hour, and I'm Australian, we work in metric. Anyway, so this is the top corner, doing the sharp U-turn up the top, coming back down the hill a little bit, and we'll go back up and then drop down onto the star straight. So what's tough about this circuit is that after basically almost an hour and 3 laps, you end up with almost 1,000 meters of climbing. So it's really good for someone who's like a time trialist, because the heart rate's up and then it just kind of backs down a little bit and then holds it, or like a pursuiter or a puncher, just anyone at that high maintenance. Doesn't really suit a climber because it's not like climbing the whole time. It's only like 30 seconds to 1 minute power up the climbs, and you can get a rest. So you can so if you're a little bit heavy, you're okay, which is why I tend to do a ride at this circuit. Anyway, so we're going to speed it up a little bit here, and we'll get towards where the break is established. Okay, so we're at this point now. We've been a few laps in. The race has been on and off. There's been a couple of attacks. Nothing really has gone yet. Now, generally the best time to attack is on this hill. So Troy's gone off on the front there, and I'm not sure who the State of Matter rider is, but he's gone through, and we've obviously followed the attack, so we don't want to let it go through. Now Troy's sat up, he's on the right here, and the State of Matter guy has hit it when the going was hard, which is the perfect time to go. So once the race is hard, people are sat up, you take that opportunity and you go at that point. Because a circuit like this, especially on that hill, you'll get a gap really quickly. And obviously you took a look back, we saw, and we only had one other person on us at this point. Went to the corner here, I think I take a turn around the end here, and then once this break's kind of established, there's 5 of us in the break here. So I take the corner, drive out of the corner, as you see, sitting on 400 watts, driving it pretty hard, trying to get this break established. It's really important. Push hard for that 3 to 5 minutes, and if you get out of sight, you're gone. They're not going to catch you. So as you can see, Troy's coming through here. You've got a State of Matter rider pulling back into the third wheel. I think we have one more rider behind us, and then not sure what happened here, but obviously the State of Matter rider, he's hit it, and I followed him, and I think for some reason we got rid of Troy. I'm not exactly what happened, sure what happened, but I mean, we're pushing pretty hard. I'm doing 400 watts here on a bit of a downhill slope, doing like nearly 60k an hour, so he's pushing pretty hard. Yeah, he's driving it through here, and I'm thinking this is beauty. It's just we're going to get away from the brake at this point. I mean, from the bunch. Okay, now that we've hit the brake pretty hard, we got a gap pretty quickly, and so for the next 3 to 5 minutes we hit it pretty hard. So the speed's about to go up in the video, and we had 2 other riders with us, and they weren't pulling many turns. They were just struggling to hold on at that point, and you'll see in a second that the speed goes up. So in the race, in this crit, we had 2 preems. Now, if you don't know what a preem is basically just a mini race in a race. So the first person across the line after the whistle gets a prize. Okay, so now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the thing. So we're coming up to preem 1 here. Accidentally, I fast forwarded through the preem right there, which he took. Didn't really contest him, as he was stronger than me at this point. So I said to him, "Look, man, just ease it up over this climb up here, because you're like putting us in the hurt box, and I'll take the next preem and I'll work with you to the end. I mean, you're most likely going to win. Still race you for it, but I mean, the chance of me beating you are pretty slim at this point, because I mean, I'm hurting a lot." Anyway, we're going along through here, and as you can see, Armani Gates came through for the first time in many turns, and he put me in the hurt box there, a little bit off the back. Anyway, and got a little recovery, sat on again, and we're kind of coming through and waiting for the next preem about to start. I think in the next lap. Okay, so Andrea's standing on the side here. She's blowing the whistle right there. She's giving us the preem lap. So I know that, okay, cool. I'm up for this lap. I'm going to take the preem, and then we'll work together. And my buddy unstayed about it. He's probably going to take the preem. Anyway, so I've been on the front since the corner there, pushing it out. 600-700 watts, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just see him come. That freaking... Anyway, so I see it go past. I try and kick. I'm on the steepest bit of the climb. I try and kick getting back past him, and he double kicks, and he just beats me for it. Now I'm pretty pissed at this point. I'm like, we had an agreement, and now all of a sudden you rolled me for it. I mean, even though it's only $15, I don't really care. It's the principle, and that pissed me off the most. Anyway, so I mean, at the time, you obviously think a lot more with testosterone and those things free flowing, and I didn't say anything. I was just like, when he went past me, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And you can see he's been on front since that point there, and this is the point where it really sinks in. Flicks the elbow, and I'm like, nah, you negate on your word, you're Mr. Tough Stuff, you can drop me. You know what I mean? I've been working really hard for us to get away. I've been working hard to just even hold your wheel whilst taking turns, and now you want to do that. So I said to him, you want to take everything, go ahead and drop me. So he's not very happy about it. He keeps like telling me, oh, take a turn, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna teach this guy a lesson. Anyway, Amani goes there, the one who was holding, and he was like, oh, he's gonna get away. Too bad. You know what I mean? I'm willing to forfeit this race to win it, because I just want to teach the principle. I do not want to let you win anymore because you snaked me. I was happy to even let you probably win the race and I would have taken second. I would have been totally happy with that. But nah, you wanted to snake me. So what I did from here on is I sat on him, and I did not come around and, I mean, as you can see, we're doing 100 and something, 200 watts tops, even up the climb. We're doing 20, maybe 25k an hour. And Amani's gone. He's checked out. And we had nearly even lapped the bunch. And you'll see in a couple of seconds that they end up catching back up to us. So you'll see in a sec. So after many laps of stuffing around, the bunch eventually caught us. Quite a reduced bunch as well. I think the bunch kind of lost its way. Anyway, so here comes a bunch. He kind of sees it, and so this is the point now where I'm really going to stuff up this race, because I only got one up the road, so there's still opportunity for him to get second. But I'm going to ride him out of this race. Anyway, so gets back onto it. We'll speed up a bit here. He's not too happy. He's talking to the data 3 rider here, or complaining about me or something like that. Anyway, moving on. He's on the front here, and tries a couple of times to get away. Hits it pretty hard. Right about here, he's hitting it pretty hard. See, I'm up 170 heart rate there, so it's pretty hard for me. Doesn't get away. Haven't moved. I'm like a fly stuck to his wheel. He's not very happy about it. Anyway, so coming up in a moment, you'll see, as you can see there, he's not very happy about it. Keeps telling me, why don't you take it a turn, get off my wheel. I don't know what he's saying, to be honest. Don't really care. Anyway, so Brad Warren's attacks there, and he goes pretty hard. You can see I'm sitting on 1100, 900 watts, holding it for a very long time. I think I was like nearly a 10-second PB. And yep, once again, he's not grounding anywhere. He's trying to get rid of me, but I'm just making sure I'm sticking there. And I'm going to outsprint him. I'm going to get one better position. I don't care whether it's for 14th place, it's going to be one position better than him. Anyway, and yeah, hopefully teach him the principle. So there was other races on the track as well. That was the club team series going on at the same time. And through all this mess here, there was a B grader went up the road. Oh, sorry, not a B grader. Second place attacked, got away. Third place attacked, got away, and yeah, he stood no chance from there. Okay, so we've just got under 2 laps to go here, and this State of Matter rider still in the front, still stuck to his wheel. And one of the things I tried to explain to him after the race, I wish I had done an interview with him instead of just filming his ass. Is the unwritten rules of racing. You know what I mean? Like, so, for example, in this preem, he could have given it to me. We had spoken about it. We had an agreement. and he negated on the agreement. So I wrote him out of the race. You know what I mean? If he was strong enough, he should have been able to ride away from me. Anyway, so this is for 4th place sprint, and I just made sure I finished 1 place ahead of him, and that was the race done. You know, I mean, we should have had 1st and 2nd in the bag, but hey, look, it is what it is, and I don't think he was too happy about it. And you see him come up here next to me, start saying a few words.